Simple and easy, another one pot meal. I'm going to show you how to do a stuffed bread for a quick meal. For this I'm using 250 grams chicken diced, few tomatoes, few small capsicums or a large one, few cloves of garlic, green chilies always optional, half of an onion, quarter bunch of chives, 1 carrot, salt, pepper, cumin and paprika to your taste, half a cup of cheese. You can always omit cheese if you don't want to add any, and 200 grams diced mushrooms, 6 eggs, 1 loaf of ciabatta bread and 2 tablespoons yogurt. So let's start. So simple and easy, and you can quick fix this for a nice dinner or a breakfast, or you can prep this and bake this whenever you want. So let's start. First add the salt, pepper, cumin and paprika to the chicken. Marinate the chicken. If you can marinate it beforehand, that's the best. I already have the sliced mushrooms, eggs and cheese. Leave it aside. First slice the onion and chop the garlic. Then the chilies and the carrot. Now the chives. Instead of chives, you can use spring onions or leeks. Now the capsicums. After chopping everything, let's put a pan on the stove and add some oil into it. Into that add the chicken. Cook about 1 to 2 minutes. After, add the onion, garlic, chilies and the carrot. Next add the mushrooms. Cook on a low speed about 5 minutes. While cooking the chicken, let's do the bread. For that, cut the top of the bread. Always the ingredients depends on the size of the bread that you are using. After, using your fingers, press down and take the middle part out. Crumb the bread. You can either mix this in chicken or can leave it. After cooking about 5 minutes, add the rest of the ingredients. And stir and cook another 2 minutes. After 2 minutes it's ready, so add the breadcrumbs into it and cook with the breadcrumbs. It will absorb all the liquid from the chicken and the other vegetables. And switch off the stove. After mixing, leave it to cool down completely. While waiting for the chicken to cool down, let's break the eggs. You can add 6 to 8 eggs into this. Now into that add the yogurt. Add a bit of salt and whisk the eggs. You don't need to whisk it a long time. So into the chicken add the eggs and mix it quickly. It is still a bit hot. At this point the oven needs to be preheated to 200 Celsius. Now the bread, I left it on a baking tray and put the mix into it. If you like, you can cover with this part or you can fill that part too. It depends on the type of the bread that you are buying. This bread is not very high, that's why I did it like this. But when you cover it, it takes longer time to cook, and I will do 2 instead 1. So the rest of the eggs will absorb to the bread and it will cook quickly. So the mixture is exactly enough for 2 halves. Now using a small spoon, tidy it up. Then add some cheese on top. Bake about 20 to 30 minutes or until the eggs well cooked and sets properly. I baked the bread about 25 minutes and this is how it is. So you need to leave 10 minutes to set always when you work with eggs. If I cut, you can cut it like wedges and serve it with a nice sauce, or even as this is. This is a really good one pot meal and so simple and easy to make too. So hope you will enjoy this. See you next time.